Hi everyone, Dr. Michael Corsellis here today. I want to extend upon my last blog about those New Year's resolutions, those ones that typically everyone makes but no one really follows through with. So last time I talked about just get things out of sight, out of mind, because willpower really doesn't work for a ton of folks. But this is a little bit more helpful information where you can take a few steps actually to try to stop those bad habits, because it can take a long time to drop bad habits and to develop good habits. And so a lot of common habits or a lot of common resolutions that people have is like, my New Year's resolutions to exercise more, lose weight, eat healthier, make more money, or get off social media. And a lot of those are bad habits because we develop those bad habits because of our quick impulses to feel better. We have an urge, we're stressed out, and I feel obligated to check that text message. I have that urge to respond to a like or a post or a text. I have that urge to get another piece of cookie or chocolate or a second serving of food, or I'm on social media again checking Facebook or Instagram or what have you because I'm bored. And if you notice that every time you do that action, you're rewarded, you feel better. There's another like on your post, you feel better. You eat a piece of chocolate when you're stressed, you feel better. So that's just solidifying the bad habit, which is what we want to break. So what we got to do is try to get rid of those feel-good moments and that instant gratification. It's hard because in our culture right now, we're just immersed in that instant gratification. We want something right now. We want something yesterday. But back in the day, historically, when we were hungry, we would find food and get rewarded for it. Like, you don't starve. That's a good reward. But now there's an emotional link with it. We find food, we feel great, and it helps us with stress, and our brain remembers that. So it's very, very hard to break that. So we have to, what I tell most people is to just be mindful. So if you take the time to just be mindful when you are tempted to check Facebook out of boredom, check your email out of boredom, or have another helping of some sweets because it feels good, have some afternoon Starbucks because it tastes great. You got to have that mindfulness and just kind of stop and pause and reflect, because what's happened over time is you become immersed in that bad habit where it's just you're on autopilot now. You feel bad, have a piece of candy. Feel stressed, let me go see what everyone's talking about on social media. So it's on autopilot. You're having those continuous things. So if you break that autopilot, you just stop, reflect, take a moment to say, hey, why am I actually getting another piece of candy? Or why am I now on Facebook or Instagram or what have you? If you stop and reflect, your brain actually, you change that hard wiring habit. So if you can just notice the urge, just kind of get curious and like why you're doing that, and then you'll notice it's a little gratifying to be able to stop and to build up your willpower. Again, willpower should be termed won't power. But if you keep building it up over time, you're going to keep strengthening your resolve. So if you take time to reflect, pause, remember that it actually feels good to be able to stop yourself from giving into those autopilot urges, and keep repeating it over time, that'll eventually turn into a habit. That's your ultimate goal. If you can commit to this practicing of mindfulness once a day, you're like, instead of me getting a second serving at lunchtime, or instead of me getting that afternoon Starbucks drink or what have you, if you can do that once a day, hopefully it'll turn into a regular routine for you. So try it for a week, and hopefully this reward will eventually turn into a long-lasting habit. All right, hope this helps. Talk to you later. Peace.